Hey, my team and I have tested the best e-readers to help you find your perfect match. Whether you read occasionally, devour graphic novels, or need a device that also functions as a notebook, this buying guide has got something for every kind of reader here, and you'll find the best deals for everything linked down below. The best e-reader overall that you can buy right now is the Kindle Paperwhite. This e-reader has been around for years and continues to offer the best balance of features and performance for its price. This latest 12th gen Paperwhite has a large 7-inch eInk 300 ppi glare-free display that delivers crisp text and even lighting that looks great even when you're reading outdoors. Its adjustable warm light and dark mode gives you a way more relaxing way to wind down before falling asleep. It also has really slim bezels, 16 gigabytes of storage, and up to 12 weeks of battery life, along with IPX8 rating. That means you can read by the pool or tub without worrying about this getting wet. The Kindle Paperwhite costs $160 for the ad-supported model, but you can pay an additional $20 to dish the lock screen ads. If you wanted, you could also upgrade to the Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition, which also removes ads for $199. It also doubles storage to 32 gigabytes, adds wireless charging. But honestly, for most people, the standard Paperwhite is the way to go. As with all Kindles though, you'll get access to Amazon's enormous content library, including Kindle Unlimited and Audible. You'll also be able to link your Libby account to borrow books using your library cards. So if you're already invested in Amazon's ecosystem and want one of the easiest ways to access a huge catalog of books, this Kindle Paperwhite is hard to beat. For the best non-Kindle e-reader, I recommend the Kobo Clara Black and White. It has a very similar design to the entry-level Amazon Kindle, but the Clara Black and White has a few advantages. Unlike the basic Kindle, it's IPX8 waterproof and more user repairable. It has a 6-inch 300 ppi display, but the addition of warm backlighting makes it much better for reading at night. Kobo's UI is also much more minimalist yet functional, with better organization, search and filter features, and I especially appreciate its deeper reading stats. On top of that, the Clara Black and White's $140 price tag includes an ad-free experience out of the box. While Amazon's Kindle store is much larger, with the Kobo, you're just not as locked down. You can more easily load EPUB and Mobi file formats without need for conversion, as well as Instapaper for free reading later. You can also borrow Overdrive or Libby ebooks right from your public library directly on the e-reader. If you're between the Kindle Basic and the Kobo Clara Black and White, the Kobo Clara Black and White gives you a lot of bang for your buck, and it's only $10 more compared to the ad-free Kindle Basic. But here's why you should still consider the Kindle Basic. The basic Kindle 11th gen is the best budget e-reader if you're looking for the lowest cost pick that's still worth buying. It's a great alternative to the Kindle Paperwhite for just a little over $100. It's lighter and smaller than the Paperwhite, featuring a smaller 6-inch eInk 300 ppi display. Despite its lower price though, it feels just as snappy, especially for page-turning animations. That said, you do get about half the battery life, which lasts up to 6 weeks. But again, for this price, not bad. No waterproofing and adjustable warm lighting, but it's a solid entry point for anyone new to e-readers or who doesn't want to spend too much. Just like the Paperwhite, you'll need to fork over another $20 to remove ads here, but for those on the fence between the Kindle Basic and the Paperwhite, this unique matcha green color, which I really like, is exclusive to the Kindle Basic if that kind of thing matters to you. If you're set on Amazon ecosystem and don't mind a few less features than the Paperwhite, then the 11th gen Kindle Basic is an easy recommendation for its speed and simplicity. Looking for an e-reader that's truly all about convenience, the Boox Palma 2 Pro has been getting a lot of buzz for its smartphone style form factor, and it's the best portable e-reader that you can get right now. Here's what's super cool. It doesn't just look like a smartphone. The Palma 2 Pro offers 5G SIM card support for data connectivity, a color e-ink display, and stylus support. It runs a custom version of Android 13 with a UI makeover that should feel pretty familiar if you've used Android phones before. The biggest benefit is that you get access to a ton of apps from the Google Play Store, and unlike many other e-readers, you're not locked to just one book storefront. Want to read Kindle books? Just download the Kindle app. Same goes for Kobo, Libby, Instapaper, and a lot more. You can even install Gmail and Chrome like you would on a phone. Just keep in mind, while you can install games and play videos on this, it does not mean that you should. eInk displays have much slower refresh rates that can support fast content, and it's best for viewing more static pages. And here's the thing, this is the only eInk reader on our list with a camera. It's got a 16 megapixel rear camera, which can come in handy for scanning documents. There's also a ridiculous amount of storage here, 128 gigabytes, and you can also expand it with a micro SD card slot if you need even more. That much storage on an e-reader may seem like overkill, but this does have a built-in speaker, a music app, and Bluetooth support if you want to use this device as an audio player, because Android makes that super easy now. How about downsides? Well, battery life is much shorter than your typical e-reader, lasting around 3 to 5 days here. Also, at $400, the Palma 2 is much more expensive than your typical basic e-reader, but I think a lot of those trade-offs are going to be worth it if you want a really compact e-reader with a ton of features and great app support. ReMarkable makes some of the best e-readers for note-taking easily, and the Paper Pro Move takes that same formula but shrinks things down to a reporter notebook style form factor. The new 7.3-inch display makes things pocket-sized and much easier to use with one hand. The screen's texture and marker stylus tip do a freakishly good job of recreating the friction of putting pencil to paper and has the edge. I can't emphasize just how good it feels to write on the Paper Pro Move. Your handwriting appears instantly, and it feels like ink is coming right out of the pen instead of a little above or below it. You have 9 writing tools to choose from and tons of document templates, checklists, grids, day planners, and a lot more. There's even handwriting conversion using AI. The Paper Pro Move's color eInk display renders book covers and graphic novels as best as eInk can, but the color is especially nice for taking your notes, giving you more opportunities to be creative with drawing, highlighting, and organizing everything. Something really interesting that it does is when you are writing in color, it'll start with black because the refresh rate of the screen is going to be higher, and then it will fill it in with color afterwards. That way you never feel that lag in your input. A big caveat though, when it comes to reading with the Paper Pro Move, you'll need to actually load your own EPUB or PDF books, either using the desktop or mobile app or its website, as there is no ReMarkable bookstore to easily get new books from. Text still does look great on screen, but this is definitely an e-writer first. At $450 for the standard marker bundle, which does include a pen, or $500 for the Marker Plus, which includes the eraser, it is a very steep price for a very specialized type of e-reader. But for the best possible note-taking experience, the ReMarkable Paper Pro Move is the king. Do you read graphic novels or want to color code your notes? Then you should definitely check out the Kobo Libra Color, our pick for the best color e-reader. With its 7-inch screen, the Kobo Libra Color feels not too big, but also not too small. You can easily read it in vertical or horizontal orientation thanks to its internal gyroscope and auto-rotating screen. There are also dedicated buttons on the side here for turning your page really quickly, and a generous lip that allows you to have a really good grip on the e-reader without covering your page. You'll get around 5 weeks of battery life, and it also includes 32 gigabytes of internal storage. The display is super sharp, rendering crisp, clear text at 300 ppi for black and white text and 150 ppi for color. Compared to a standard LCD display, color e-ink displays will always look a little bit more washed out, but even accounting for those limitations, reading comics and graphic novels on the Kobo Libra Color is a lot of fun, and unlike LCD displays, you can also read them in direct sunlight, which is one of my favorite features. Plus, with Instapaper, you can read your articles with full color and they look pretty good. The colors also greatly enhance the Libra's note-taking and annotating tools. The Kobo Stylus 2 is sold separately, but it makes note-taking a serious option with the Libra Color, with handwriting recognition and palm rejection. Unlike the Kobo Clear, black and white, you can actually transfer content to the Libra Color via cloud services like G Drive, Dropbox, for added ease. So when it comes to color e-readers, we think the Kobo Libra Color is the smart choice. The best large screen e-reader, it's gotta be the 2025 Kindle Scribe 3rd Gen. It uses an 11th gen 300 ppi display, up from 10.2 inches on its predecessor. It's also thinner at just 5.4 millimeters and has a new symmetrical design, which I definitely prefer. And this new redesign also gives you plenty of screen real estate while also being very easy to one-hand hold, making it the best choice if you want an e-reader for a mix of reading and note-taking. And even though you have options to adjust the font, letter size, and margins, the reading experience out of the box is just about perfect. You'll also get this new texture paper-like screen that feels really great, along with an improved magnetic storage for the included Amazon Premium Pen, along with AI-powered note-taking and organization that just works really well. Taking notes feels great with a realistic amount of friction against the screen that makes writing feel a lot more natural now. And one of my favorite features continues to be the active canvas that lets you write directly on a book page, and it will automatically create space for your notes by adjusting the text around them. That way your thoughts are always in view. Now, if you really want a big screen color e-reader, the Kindle Scribe Color Soft Edition just launched in this same form factor, but right now we don't find that $200 price premium to be worth it for most people. And that's why we think that the Kindle Scribe Black and White is the best large screen e-reader. If you really want total control over your e-reader, then Android is the best way to go, and the Boox Note Air 5C is the best Android e-reader that you can buy for productivity. Just like with the Palma 2 Pro, the Boox Note Air 5C is running a custom version of Android 13 built for eInk displays, and it looks super slick on this 10.3-inch color eInk display. The draw of having Android is, again, for downloading all those apps from the Google Play Store, which makes this one of the most compatible e-readers around, supporting over 25 different document types and image formats. But if you run into something that you can't open, well, there's probably a Google Play Store app for that. With 64 gigabytes of built-in storage and support for micro SD cards up to 2 terabytes, you are probably never going to run out of storage here. Also, as an e-reader, the Note Air 5C is simply stellar with almost no lag when turning pages or writing on it with the included Pen 3 stylus. The display supports 4,096 colors, which is great for reading comics or taking notes, and the text is also sharply rendered. You can also annotate and highlight your books and PDF documents, and the included note-taking app has a surprising amount of features, including Photoshop-style layers and lasso tools. Now, at $530, the Boox Note Air 5C is our priciest pick on this list, but if you order directly from Boox, you will get a magnetic case and extra pen tips included for that price. Similar to the ReMarkable Paper Pro that I reviewed a few years ago, there's also an optional magnetic keyboard case accessory with pass-through charging if you prefer typing over writing. So if you're looking for a productivity-focused Android e-reader tablet, you won't do better than the Boox Note Air 5C. Finally, if you're shopping for a young reader, the Kindle Kids Edition is the perfect device. So this is a special version of the basic Kindle, and it comes with that same design and performance, but comes bundled with your choice of one of 3 very colorful cases, and is backed by a 2-year, if it breaks, we replace it warranty from Amazon. So we're about to test that right now. But you do get a 6-month subscription to Amazon Kids Plus with over 1,000 books for 3 to 12-year-olds. There aren't any ads on this Kindle either, and parents can monitor their kids' reading habits and approve their books with extensive parental controls. This bundle comes with a lot of value, and honestly, even for adults, if you're leaning towards a basic Kindle without ads, you're basically getting a free protective case here. So those are the best e-readers that you can get today, but which one has you ready to dive into your next book? Are you drawn to the versatility of the Kindle Paperwhite, the color display of the Kobo Libra Color, or the productivity and note-taking power of the ReMarkable Paper Pro Move? Maybe another model that I missed? Let me know in the comments, and check out the deals for everything linked down below along with our full reviews. Until the next one, I'll catch you later.